The Ethereum price has been on a tear, with a gain of 1.71% over the past day and a high of $4,325. But will this momentum continue? One catalyst for further growth could be the increasing adoption of DeFi platforms, which have seen significant trading volume in recent months. According to data from Dune Analytics, the total value locked in DeFi protocols has surpassed $50 billion, dollars, with Ethereum based platforms dominating the market. This trend suggests that investors are increasingly looking to DeFi as a viable alternative to traditional financial systems. As more users participate in these platforms, demand for Ethereum is likely to increase. Another catalyst worth mentioning is the upcoming London hard fork, which is scheduled to take place in August. This upgrade will introduce several key changes to the Ethereum protocol, including a new mechanism for reducing transaction fees and increasing the block reward. While some investors may be concerned about the potential risks associated with this upgrade, others see it as a positive development that could further accelerate the growth of the Ethereum ecosystem. In terms of data points, it's worth noting that the Ethereum price has broken out above its 50-day moving average, which is often seen as a bullish indicator. Additionally, the relative strength index, RSI, has been trending higher in recent weeks, suggesting that the price may be due for a pullback. However, with the broader market trend pointing upwards and investor sentiment remaining optimistic, it's possible that Ethereum could continue to outperform. One scenario worth considering is a continuation of the bull run, with Ethereum prices potentially reaching new highs above $5,000. This would likely be driven by increased adoption of DeFi platforms and continued investor enthusiasm for the Ethereum ecosystem. However, there are also risks associated with this scenario, including potential regulatory backlash or technical issues related to the London hard fork. One risk that could change this narrative is a broader market downturn, with Bitcoin and other assets experiencing significant losses. This would likely have a negative impact on Ethereum prices as investors become more risk averse and focus on preserving capital rather than taking on new positions. Additionally, if the DeFi sector were to experience a major setback or regulatory crackdown, investor enthusiasm for Ethereum could wane. Tactically, one idea is to look at buying the break of $4,200, which has been a key level of support in recent months. If this level holds, it could provide a springboard for further gains. Another option would be to consider selling into strength around $4,500 $4,600, as this area tends to see increased trading volume and may offer opportunities for profit taking. In conclusion, the Ethereum price has been on a tear, but will this momentum continue? With catalysts like DeFi adoption and the London hard fork on the horizon, there's a strong case for further growth. However, investors should remain aware of potential risks and be prepared to adjust their strategies accordingly.